Set. Set. Ahead. Ready. Ready. Ahead. Let's go. Set. Hut. Set. Hut. Ready. White 29. Set. Here we go. Set. Set. Hut. Black 88. Black. Set. Hut. Red 18. Set. 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 Hut. Red 29. Set. Black 14. Uh-huh. White 80. White 80. Uh-huh. Blue 85. Hut. Hut. Blue 22. Hut. Blue 30. Blue 30. Set. Black 18. Black 18. Set. Hut. White 53. White. Set. Hut. Red 54. Set. 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 Hut. Red 80. Set. White 29. Uh-huh. Set. Uh-huh. Black 88. Black 8. Hut. Hut. Red 18. Hut. Set. Set. Get ready. Set. Hut. All eyes. Set. Hut. Red 29. Set. Let's go. Red. Set. Hut. Black 14. Set. Here we go. Uh-huh. Set. Uh-huh. Get set. Hut, hut. White 80. Hut. Blue 85. Set. Blue 22. Say hut. Set. Ready. Say hut. Set. Set. Blue 30. Blue 30. Say hut. Let's go. Set. Black 18. Hut. White 53. Hut. Red 54. Red 54. Hut. Set. Hut. Ready? Set. Here we go. Set. Say hut. Red 80. Say hut. Set. White 29. Say hut. Set. Black 88. Black hut. Red 18. Hut. Red 29. Hut. Set. Hut. Set. Get ready. Say hut. Black 14. Say hut. All eyes. Set. White 80. Say hut. Blue 85. Blue 85. Set. Let's go. Ready? Hut. Here we go. Ready? Hut. Set. Hut. Get set. Hut. Set. Ready. Set. 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 Hut. Blue 22. Set. Hut. Blue 30. Blue 30. Set. Let's go. Set. Set. Hut. Set. Set. Ready. Hut. Black 18. Hut. White 53. Hut. Hut. Red 54. Hut. Red 80. Red 80. Set. Here we go. Set. Set. Hut. Set. 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 Hut. White 29. Set. Black 88. Set. Hut. Red 18. Set. Red 29. Hut. Black 14. Black 4. Hut. Set. Hut. Hut. White 80. White 80. Hut. Set. 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 Hut. Get ready. Set. Set. Hut. Blue 85. Set. All right. Set. Hut. Let's go. Ready. Set. Here we go. Hut. Set. Hut. Get set. Hut. Hut. Blue 22. Hut. Set. Set. Ready. Set. 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 Hut. Let's go. Set. Set. Hut. Blue 30. Blue. Set. 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 Hut. Black 18! Black... Here we go. Set. White 53. Hut, hut. Red 54. Hut. Set. 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 Hut.
Welcome to Ann Arbor and the Big House, home to one of the most storied programs in college football and the first one to win 1,000 games, the Michigan Wolverines. We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here, and you know how chaos can ensue if they start smelling an upset. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on the 9th-ranked team in the land, the Michigan Wolverines. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Gamecocks will boot it away to start the game. Fielded in the end zone. It's Morgan. Slips through the line. He's on the loose. Can they catch him? He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Wolverines. No guts, no glory. Caught it in the end zone. Didn't hesitate for a millisecond to take that thing back, and boy, did it pay off.
And this is why kickoff returns are so exciting. There's so much... between you and the other team flying down the field. The only time we provided that much space, and you could tell he knew what to do with that space. Kicked on the Jets by Felicia.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. They're lining up to kick it off full of momentum after housing that last kickoff. Bringing it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the offense on first down. He's going to pass. He's going to take a shot right away. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
I mean, what a great way to start this game. Getting the football in the end zone, getting it to your big play wide receiver. Nice job by this offense.
Yeah, David, it just seems like this offense came out with a sense of urgency, right? They're playing with great energy, and it seemed like everything they dialed up on that drive worked perfectly. Really nice rhythm, really nice flow, and they cap it off with a touchdown pass.
That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. Takes it inside his own 20. Chance for great field position here. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Now facing a 3rd and long. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Forced out of the pocket. On the move, he fires. Got him downfield. Off he goes. Inside the 10. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. And the Wolverines will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Fighting for the end zone, and he dropped it. And the ball is going to land out of bounds. They'll maintain possession and pick up 3 yards in the process. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And they kick it through for the extra point, and they have an 8-point lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone, it's Floyd. Bringing the heat. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. South Carolina offense is back on the field. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offense approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. To throw, it's Sellers. Coming after it. And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
What a great play. Winning one-on-one, getting home and getting a sack. And that kind of effort is going to get the big house fired up. These 100,000-plus Michigan Wolverine fans are on their feet screaming because of that dominant play right there coming from their D-line.
Moves away as he feels pressure. Lets it fly. Complete out of the backfield. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
And the Gamecocks racing to the line in the hurry-up. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
Well, the defense needs to find a way to slow this guy down. We're only in the first quarter, and already this guy has over 100 yards.
A shot toward the end zone, and good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
And that's just a huge missed opportunity on offense. QB missed his guy wide open in the end zone. You might not get another clean look like that in the rest of this game.
The incompletion brings up a second down. He's looking to throw. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Got enough space. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. First and goal.
That's the end of the first quarter. Michigan 14, South Carolina 6.
They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. They'll use the running game on first and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Now it's second and goal. Motion from the offense. On second and goal, he gets another chance.
And this offense, you're halfway home. All you got to do is do the same exact thing, Palmer. Fall forward and be physical here.
And that's why they practice these goal line situations, right? It's to step up and be physical in moments like this.
They'll run it on third and goal. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, it has been a long drive offensively. I just feel like you've got to pay this off and be aggressive. You're down close. Punch it in for a touchdown here, Paul.
Yeah, and inside the 3-yard line, I think I might try to finish this off with a touchdown. I ate up a ton of clock, wore these guys out. Now they'd have to go the length of the field if I missed.
Looking to throw, it's Sellers. Throw to the end zone, picked off. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. 3 tight ends in the formation on first and 10. He's looking to throw it. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. What can they pull out of the playbook here on second and long from the 17? They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23.
Hey, how about it? How about the old toss play, right? QB catches the ball, tosses it to the running back. Listen, it's got to be thrown out in front of him so he can continue to run. And then that offensive line has to do a really good job of getting the edge so he can get north and south. Used to see that play a ton back in the day. You just don't see much of it anymore.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. They'll put the tight end in motion. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Quickly out to the tight end. And they stop him just short of the stick. It'll bring up a decision on fourth down. A couple of yards shy of the first down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. The receivers telling the quarterback what they see. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Quarterback adapting. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down.
Quarterbacks have a hard job. They got to drop back and try to see the whole field and then see the rush coming to him. But you can tell he did a really good job scrambling outside the pocket, improvising, making a play with his feet, and then getting the first down.
The Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Back to throw, it's Orji. Quickly complete. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. And he's still on his feet, but finally out of bounds after the big run for this offense.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
Looking to move it through the air. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
Quick completion to the right. Touchdown, Michigan! When they hear Sandstorm and Sir Big Spur starts getting those claws sharpened, Williams-Brice Stadium comes alive in support of their South Carolina Gamecocks. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. as we'll see the #3 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on another team from the SEC, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Gamecocks will kick it off to get us underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Texas's offense will have the first possession of the game. And here comes the big fella, a staple of this aerial attack, Jesse.
And he's a guy they can line up all over the field, David. There's matchups out there waiting to be taken advantage of.
Yeah, and it's so nice to be able to do that. It makes it easy to play quarterback when you can feature a guy like this that's fast, big, and strong.
Hold and finds his man on the left. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Knowing that your man can make the catch against his defender, that wasn't a big play, but it can set you up down the line to be able to take advantage.
Yes, get it to him as fast as I can. When I see him open, he runs the little hitch, get it to him so he can make a little bit of yards after the catch, and eventually that little gain, he's going to bust one of those with his athletic ability.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
Caught in the backfield, it's Bond.
Well, the offense on third down there, they're just trying to spit the ball out quickly and see if they can get a block and get north. But the defense, really nice job getting after the catch, getting a tackle, and now setting up fourth down.
Makes a move. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. So South Carolina's offense has the ball for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Man, what a play by that defensive lineman. You could say he was channeling his inner Pollock.
And that's what defensive linemen do. Big, fast, one of the most athletic players on the field, getting in the backfield, just beautiful.
You know, you could have shown a little humility there and said, "Aw, shucks," or something.
Aw, shucks, or something.
Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Scanning the field, it's Sellers. They're trying to get to it. Finds the tight end. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a fourth down. And the Gamecocks will bring the punt team onto the field.
And I love the discipline on defense right there. Big third down. So everyone keeping their eyes on the quarterback, rallying to the ball, making a tackle. Great team defense.
So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, running back gets the give. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Great job by the whole defense. But how about a little defensive back throwing his face in the fan? I ain't scared. I don't just cover guys. I make tackles.
Makes the grab on third. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. They'll wrap him up and bring him down, and that's how we'll wrap up the first quarter. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Well, based on that, we can hope to see a little more offensive explosion here in the second quarter as we get ready to get things started. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Running back searching for a hole. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer ones.
Defense had them backed up, and then they're in the neutral zone, and the offense will say thank you very much. That defensive penalty was just what the doctor ordered for this offense. It's now 2nd and 3. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. Using the quick game. Hey, this running back's got some sweet feet, not only to run, but to get a foot down in bounds.
Got that toe down. The foot was just small enough, Reese, to get that puppy down. But running backs, man, you can do so much with these guys and their speed and their athletic ability and trying to get the ball to them as many ways as you can.
The Gamecocks are on the move. This guy can throw it. He had nowhere to go, no place to hide, and they'll knock him down for a loss of 9. Now on 2nd down. Gets it out quickly. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
Nice completion, nice short gain. Now it sets up 3rd down. And wait a minute, 3rd down now becomes, we're going to go for it on 4th down anyway, so it really doesn't matter that much. Great job getting a little chunk. Now we get to go have some fun.
Trying to get to it. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. And the Gamecocks will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. Here comes the Texas offense. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that
fires into traffic, picked off. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35.
Most defenses are lucky if you have 1 good covering corner. Fewer are lucky if you have 2. They've got 3 DBs, 3 corners that can play at the same time in their nickel package that they feel can go mano-a-mano with anyone in the country. And you saw it on that last play coming over.
Great spot to attack there, right off the turnover. Try to strike and keep them real.
Absolutely. Coaching 101. Sudden change when you create a turnover and you get the ball back.
Fires the pass. Intercepted. Bringing it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. Never a good time for a turnover, but it always seems a little worse when you're about to knock on the door of the end zone.
No doubt about it. And it's this area of the field, Reese, where your execution really has to be great. Because down in the red zone, the windows to throw into it for a quarterback, they're smaller and they close a lot quicker. So you really have to be on the same page as your wide receiver. And that time, the offense and the QB simply wouldn't have it.
Pressure coming. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
Looking to throw, it's Ewers. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Oh, man. The quarterback almost just threw his 2nd interception on as many drives. He's trying to fit that football in there. It gets tipped up in the air. He's lucky that wasn't picked up.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Turns it on in midfield. He goes out of bounds after a huge pickup, and he's still short of the line to gain. It'll be 4th down. The Longhorns will call on their punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. It'll go out of bounds, and we'll see where they mark it. It's going to be right around the 35. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal line, David. But for this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership and come out here and lead your offense.
And move on. Like, we needed points. That's something that we can harp on. We'll watch the tape this week, but now it's time to move on. Let's get another drive going.
They're bringing heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Pressure got to the QB that time. He was trying to find his check down out of the backfield, but the hit forced the incompletion.
They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Gamecocks line up to punt it away.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field. You're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They go to the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. Leaves it with the back. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one so far from there in Columbia. And a compelling first half for a variety of reasons. Yes, there's a substantial lead to talk about, but I think it all starts with this defense that has more than made its share of big plays. If things keep trending in this direction, you can bet a ton of those backs and receivers are going to spend a lot of time in ice baths before the end of the day. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Williams-Brice.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Longhorns will line up to kick off and start the second half. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. There's certainly room for improvement after that scoreless first-half stalemate.
Yeah, we've set offense back 30 years in that first half, but we've got a whole new half to play here. So why not come out on this first drive, make a statement, and finally get us back into the age of contemporary college football?
You sound very discouraged, as I sound encouraged. That's great.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
The defense continues to have a great game. Both defenses has played well. These offenses are going to have to change something up, protect their quarterbacks a little bit better.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. And the Gamecocks will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the returner is stopped. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. Man, oh man, these offenses just haven't been able to find any room to get things going, David.
And to quote the great philosopher, Reese Davis, this is very ungood. Just nothing working for this offense, Palmer. They got to find something.
Well, the plays look good against the scout team during the week in practice, but they have just not been able to find a rhythm against this defense today.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go to the ground. Fights off a defender. That'll be a gain of about 7. Leaves him with 3rd and 3.
I think tackling is about effort most of the time. It's about how much passion, how much physicality you can bring to get your guy on the ground. Refuse not to get him on the ground. That's not a big back. You got to get that guy on the ground. You can't let him pick up an extra couple yards and stay ahead of the sticks.
On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the 1st down. This crowd knows when to bring it. On the ground, it's Blue. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. This offense trying to quieten the crowd on 1st and goal, and they are not cooperating. Go straight ahead. Touchdown, Texas! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
And finally, somebody gets on the scoreboard. A first half of no points, 0-0. Now in the third quarter. Sometimes when you get that rhythm and that offense rolling, sometimes it's hard to stop. So let's see if this is a trend setter. Let's see if this starts the offensive momentum.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. Smashes through the tackle. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Palmer, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space. See if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
Back on the field after the break, and we'll start the quarter here on 3rd down. Looking for a man, it's Sellers. Got a wide open receiver. And finally, a little production in the passing game. That has been sorely lacking in this one. The Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Grabbed behind the line, it's Sanders. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get into the ground. You want many guys swarming to the football, trying to get that elusive guy on the ground.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
Here we go. 3rd down and 1. Let's see what you're made of. Wide receiver now comes in motion. On the move. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. And the Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
On 2nd down, wants to throw. He finds his man, and they pick up just a few on that completion.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Finds his man. It's Harbor. Oh, it's loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the... Gets a turnover. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor, using a timeout here. Thinks the call is going to end up going his way. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Grab near the marker. It's Brown. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and the defense needs to come up with a stop to close this thing out. They'll throw it on first down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. Now from inside the red zone. And the pass is intercepted. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover. They've got him pinned back in a world of trouble, and listen to this crowd coming through. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Quick. The defense stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Open space at the 25. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. They'll give it to the back. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The corners are walked up tight. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Makes it past the marker. They got him at the 42, but he got 5 yards on the play. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. To be honest, both of these offenses played as if they were waist-deep in mud. Plenty of struggles, and they come up just short in this one.
Definitely a defensive struggle here. So the good news for this team is you like what you saw on that side of the football, guys making plays, but the offense has got to be able to pick it up. You've got to be able to find ways to generate explosive plays and generate points. They couldn't do it.
And it's very frustrating for a defense when you see your offense time and time again not come through. They did their job. Offense next time just has to do a lot better.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome, everyone, to Logan, Utah and the Beehive State. We're here at Maverick Stadium, home to the Utah State Aggies, and eager for this clash. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the Utah State Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Georgia about to kick it off to get us underway. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Aggies offense takes the field for the first time today. And here he comes, the guy who pulls all the strings in this attack.
I think what makes him so unique, he has such a good understanding of this offense, always seems to know what the answer is to the test.
Always in control. The receivers know they're going to get the football. Everybody believes in this dude.
Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. Just need a few inches on third down to move the sticks on this opening drive. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Such a big part to convert these third downs, and they got it at the 42.
It's a really good sign if you're on offense here. You're putting it on your offensive line on third down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run the ball, pick up the first. You're around midfield. And all things looking pretty good here early for this offense.
Second down coming up. Fast motion from the offense. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
He only needs a sliver of daylight. Turns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. The Bulldogs offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
Handoff to the single back. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. And those hairy dogs taking a bite out of another first down.
You don't usually find Georgia teams that complicate things. They know who they are, and it starts with running the football, establishing the line of scrimmage. That's what the Dogs do.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the way. Let's see if it stands. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Offense set on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Holding, offense.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. The Bulldogs have it in scoring position on first and goal. Quick strike complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple of yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receiver somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there. It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on third down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the...
And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. And the senior just snatched the ball out of the air and gave it back to his opponent.
This quarterback was having success throwing on the opening drive of the game, in large part because it's a lot harder to throw on third down when the defense is expecting it, like you saw right there. They were ready, had a really good coverage call, and they get the INT.
Catch in the middle, it's Lane. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Give to the back. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. Getting some heat. Blasted as he lets it go. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pulled the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
Got his man quickly. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. Back at it to open the quarter with this first down play. The give to the tailback. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding the ball so he can break some of those big runs. But I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
The short hands, it's Lovett. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Let's see what they've got on second down. The give out of the gun. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
And as an offense, having success on a run play like that early in the game just opens up all the possibilities of your playbook moving forward. Play action, running the ball.
Under pressure. Out he goes at the 33.
Zone coverage maybe confused the quarterback. Forced them to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. This field goal attempt is going to be an even 50-yarder. He boomed it through a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
Utah State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Paul.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
Setting up the screen. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Great job, too, by the QB there. Holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get the first down.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you can tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Still on his feet at the 40. The expressway is wide open. He's at the 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Utah State. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker, who is so important to this team.
Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. Ripped off 7 on that last one, now looking at 2nd and inches. They'll leave it with the lone back. They make the tackle, but he's got enough to give Georgia a first down.
And a lot of coaches put a lot of emphasis on situational type running, right? When it's a goal to go to situation, short yardage situation, like when I need to run the football and they know I'm running the football. Right there, haven't had a lot of success, but I needed a few yards to get the first down. Great job by the offensive line, creating some space and getting the first down.
And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. After misfiring, it's 2nd down. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Gonna take a shot. He hauls it in, and nobody's close. And he's brought down after a huge completion. Not the most productive half of this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. So after the first down run, here's 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Beck. Going for the big play. Inside the 15. Right away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Georgia.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Utah State sending its offense back onto the field. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out.
Fires a bullet, now it's picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
QBs have to understand, when I'm throwing against zones, I got to manipulate guys with my eyes. I might have to look one direction to create an opening to throw that ball or zip that ball in. I got to use touch. It's really hard when all eyes are on me, and you can tell the quarterback was not ready and did not make a good throw.
Georgia hunkers down in the red zone. On the run, it's Beck. Finds his man in the middle. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Pocket starts to collapse. And it's incomplete. It was wild, high, and wide on that one. Rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Etienne. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
You know, this linebacker is a special player because not only is he good making tackles in the open field, this guy can cover. And you saw a great example of it with that running back.
Looking for the touchdown on third and goal. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They got it to him out in the flat, but a sure tackle and the big stop there for this defense.
And those aren't easy tackles. You know, you're stretched way out wide. You're running a long way to come up and make a tackle, but great job by the defense, seeing it, reacting, getting the guy on the ground quickly.
So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. Guys, the Utah State offense about to give it another go. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Grab near the marker. It's Lane. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. Just enough time to get off one more snap. Looking to go up top on first down. He looks that one in nicely. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. And the holder will place it down on the left hash, a 47-yard try coming. And the try is no good. Guys, they could have cut the deficit in half if that field goal had been good, still down by 6.
13, Utah State, 7.
We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from Logan so far. And it's been said football is a game of inches. And guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen and panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. And with that, let's send it back to our broadcast team at Maverick Stadium.
Utah State about to kick it off to open the second half. Here he comes with the return. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with him.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Hands it off. A run up the middle is stopped for no gain.
The back had nowhere to go. Defensive line ate up the blocks. How about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Georgia lining up to punt it away.
You know, the tight end's going to have to do a better job of separating and giving his quarterback a place to go with the football. That time just couldn't create it, and as a result, as soon as he made the catch, he was brought to the ground, setting up fourth down.
Nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. That is coverage just the way they designed it, and they've got him backed up. Utah State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
Snagged in the middle. It's Davis.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. And the Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. Lots of good stuff on that play. You slow down the rush, you get a completion, and you move the chains.
And most importantly, you're right. You don't force a short yardage situation that you have to get. Nice job. Fight that rush up the field. Take advantage of the aggressiveness of the defense. Make the catch, make the run, get the first down.
He wants to throw here on second down. Fires to the big fella. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. They saw that blitz coming, and the way to get out of it is find the tight end.
Yeah, how quick did he see that, too? He sees the blitz, understands this is a matchup where I got my big tight end, the big fella I trust. I'm going to find that matchup, get him the football for the first down.
I'll tell you, you do not see a lot of big men with the ability to run like that defensive end did right there. The offense trying to trick him, trying to get the quarterback to the perimeter of the field, but just big man.
And it's picked off. Trying to take it back. At the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Dogs! What a great play by the defense and paying it off with the interception return. What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling it. He'll bring it out. It's Davis. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Utah State sending its offense back onto the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You've got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Off the play fake. Going to take a shot at this DB. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Ball's out. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
I love those smashes where you can hear it up here, Reese. Goodness gracious, you can hear the contact. Such a big lick. The offensive guy doesn't hold on to the football. Huge momentum swing. Big turnover forced by the defense.
No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. Uga trying to make this red zone trip pay off.
A really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at...
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Wide out in motion. From the shotgun, the inside give. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Offense gets set for second down. Back to throw, it's Beck. He's right on target. Stopped after making the catch. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Trying to pick up a first down. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. And they don't want to waste this great field position here on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. They're setting up the screen. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. So he was forced to just take what the defense gave him, and they were able to stop him short of the first down.
And when you're a defense and you get 3rd and long and you know exactly where those sticks are, you set your feet at them, they throw it underneath, I go rally, make the tackle. Perfect 3rd down and long execution by this defense.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Guys, the Utah State offense about to give it another go. This one feels as if it's starting to get away from them a little bit, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, there's a lot of teams in college football at this point that would just quit. So, David, we're going to find out a lot about this team right now.
Yeah, just running out of opportunities. You give opportunities away like this, you're trailing every possession is going to be important from here on in.
On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Couldn't pick it up on 2nd down. Now they need a couple on 3rd down.
At this point of the game in the 4th quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
Utah State comes to the line with a 1st and 10.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They need...
And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. He's looking to throw. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. The Aggies have this offense rolling. Feeling some heat. He's going to run it. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a 1st down. The offense has it now at the 48-yard line, 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Finds his tight end.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35.
Nice job there by the receiver on the out route, not telegraphing where he's going. He can't be peeking to the...
And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. He was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36. The give, and tick, 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 tick. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Illegal block on the back. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. 1st down for this offense. Going to the running game. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Power football with the run. Running into the open space. Can anyone catch him? And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. One big play and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. Leaves it with the running back. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. They'll try to pop the draw. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
Finds a crease at the 20.
Illegal block on the back. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. 1st and 10 coming up. They'll go right back to the run. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense. Now, they got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. With the clock running, this should be the final play. You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to me that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, it just never really got into a rhythm for this team. There's no doubt they've got a lot of very talented players on both sides of the ball. So, David, I don't think this is a situation where they need to now freak out and try to reinvent things on either side of the football. Just being in better rhythm early and trying to find that in their next game, I think would go a long way.
Yeah, and it's just finding a couple of those plays. What do I do really, really well? Let's continue to build on that. Let's take away these negative plays. Let's take away these turnovers. How do we create more turnovers? I think that rhythm you're talking about, Jesse, finding those things that I do well, building on them, and doing more of them.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation Between these iconic hedges, the field where some of college football's greats have called home. Sanford Stadium in Athens, Georgia, where these fans are ready to turn the dogs loose. We've got a top 25 showdown in this one, both teams with an opportunity to get a statement victory. As we'll see, the number 16 team in the country, the Arizona Wildcats, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Arizona will boot it away to start this one. He'll bring it out. It's Bell. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. So Georgia's offense will start this game off. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't, this is going to be a long day.
Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. It's reverse. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. Nice move to stay on his feet. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. And the Bulldogs will snap it on 1st and 10. Catch in the middle, it's Lovett.
I really like this slot receiver because of his shiftiness, and you see that on his route run. Really, really nice job creating separation for his QB.
It's a reverse. Got the first down and more. And he's bounced out of bounds, but not before a very productive pickup. Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. Looking for room. It's Etienne. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Most offensive schemes are predicated on first down productivity. That will not go down as a productive first down play.
No, it will not, Reese. Give this defensive line credit because they were able to get penetration right off the snap and force a negative play.
He threw that one with some serious heat. This senior quarterback doesn't need a lot of space to get it in there. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold it. Offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. First down here for the offense.
Let's go.
Looking for a man. It's Beck. Gets it out fast. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Georgia hunkers down in the red zone.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
They'll leave it with him. Made a little something out of that run. He picked up a couple down to the 14. Love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Now the play fake. Coming after it. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. They'll Los Angeles Coliseum, once home to the Olympic Games and many of the most memorable moments in sports, and also home to the USC Trojans, who are prepared to fight on once again today. Little gets the blood boiling, quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the UCLA Bruins, taking on the 25th ranked team in the land, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Trojans will kick it away to start us off. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. So UCLA's offense is on the field for the first time today. The battle for Los Angeles, two spectacular uniforms, awesome backdrop, and the battle for the victory bell, guys.
I was going to say, Reese, aesthetically, this is one of my favorite games of the year. I love when both schools wear their home beanies, and they're traditional. They haven't changed very much over the years. This game's just fun to watch in every sense of the word.
Fun for the fans, too, because they don't have to go anywhere. And you know what else is always cool? You tune in this game late in the season, what do you get? Great weather, too. I mean, it makes me jealous every year watching this football.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. on 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Wide open downfield. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. And the Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Historically, the Trojans have been the powerhouse in this rivalry, but last season it was UCLA in a blowout.
And that is not something USC is accustomed to. They want to own this rivalry. They think they own UCLA. They will have some extra fire behind them today.
Yeah, and that UCLA blowout last year really helped the Bruins in recruiting, too. Remember, these two schools, they recruit the same kids here in Los Angeles, in the state of California, and nationally as well. It would be massive if UCLA could beat USC again and make it back-to-back.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the first down mark.
Caught behind the line. It's Jones. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Well, there was really nowhere to go for the quarterback with that football. He's just trying to check it down to his running back, and the defense was there, and they made the play.
Quickly to the tight end. And he goes down after making the grab. Picks up a few, but still short of the first down. 8th play on this opening drive coming up, and they need a 3rd down conversion. They're trying to get to it. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. The Bruins will punt it away on 4th down. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
So USC's offense has its first opportunity of the day. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. A 3rd down try for the offense. Quickly complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback, finding his open receiver on 3rd down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is 3rd down conversion percentage. If you're a great 3rd down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success. And that's why teams drill 3rd down so much in practice.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. It'll just make it more satisfying if they can move the chains after starting 1st and 20. Looking down the middle. He's got it. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. Best uniforms in the sport, and a play is made befitting of those threats.
Well, this is not the format to have a debate back and forth. Not the best uniform in sports, but definitely always a lot of flash and sizzle with USC offenses.
Right on target with that last pass. Now it's 2nd and medium.
A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage. A nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. This time they'll go to the running game.
The big defensive tackles in the middle.